everyone. Yes. So we are going to take a case study video in the subject called as operating system, which we have discussed in class already. First of all, I want to introduce yourself, like Kamakshi and Harishruti and Harshini and Harshita. You all are going to combine with me to explain this case study. Here I am going to tell the scenario. For that scenario, you have to tell me which OS will be suitable to give the solution to this particular problem. Okay, so shall we start now? Okay. Before starting this case study, let me tell you what is the proper definition of operating system. Operating system is nothing but it is the it is actually a kernel which acts as a mediator between the hardware and devices as well as the application. This is the general definition of operating system. So let me state the scenario here. Actually, the problem statement in this case scenario is there is a need for upgrading the OS on the 5,000 computers in the Yardley International Soap Manufacturing Company. This is the situation. So you are going to give me the answer like which OS, what are the types of OS you have? We have Microsoft Windows is there, Mac OS is there, SNS OS is there, and Apple is there. So each one take one operating system and just tell me whether we can incorporate that particular OS in all these 5,000 computers. So this is the scenario given. Let me start with Kamakshi. You just tell what type of OS you are going to say.
I'm going to take Windows OS, Microsoft Windows of course. Microsoft Windows operating system is widely used and commonly used around the globe. It is advisable because it is user friendly and actually it's approachable for even though the user who doesn't have any knowledge about the computer, he can easily access it. We can use the Microsoft Windows to complete all the tasks, all the everyday tasks like accessing the internet, playing games, listening to music, and also edit photos digitally. So we can use Microsoft Windows every day. Also, this has advantages like it is cost free, it's less in cost, actually it's affordable, and it is easy to use. It offers graphical designs, of course, it offers a series of graphical interfaces, and additionally it supports different hardware PCs. That's it. So I thought Windows OS is suitable for problem statement like this.
So you are saying like it is user friendly and
it's cost efficient.
So
and also the user doesn't require any training in order to access the computer.
So we can incorporate in this OS. Okay, Harishruti, which type of OS you are going to?
So I would like to explain about Mac OS. Like every other OS operating system, Mac OS is also a type of computer operating system. So it is actually similar to the iOS of Apple phone, and which is actually really simple to use and also as powerful as the Windows OS explained by Kamakshi. This Mac OS is exclusive only for the Mac devices like Mac laptop, MacBook, and also Mac desktops. So it has some of its disadvantages, and also it is actually limited to use, and it is not so flexible. But it also has some other advantages, like for example, it is as powerful as the Windows, and also both the hardware and the software systems are actually produced by the Apple company itself. So the integration of these two parts is really easy as compared to the other operating systems. Since the integration is easy, let us say for example, the optimization of the computer system will also become easier, and the system is actually efficient to use, and there might be really less amount of time to figure out the complexities. But once we see in a large scale industry, I think it is not advisable to use Mac OS because it is actually really expensive to afford MacBook and also Mac desktops, because the integration part, that is the software and the hardware parts, are exclusive only exclusively produced only by the Apple company. So it is really expensive, and I would not advise for using it in large scale, but we can use it. It is divisible in small scale, or for example as personal computers.
Minimum of computers. So you are saying, like, even though there is advantage in Mac OS, like it is comparatively efficient than Windows, but the drawback here is here for this situation we have 5,000 computers. So obviously, yes, for the large scale,
It might be difficult.
Yeah, it might be difficult as compared to Windows. So let's see. Now, Harshini, can you tell me which kind of OS you are going to?
So, as they spoke about their respective OS, I would like to talk about the Linux OS now. So, generally, it's also an open software source command line interface, and it's very user friendly. It always it supports the user's needs, and due to its increased speed and its performance will be way far. We can expect more than what we are trying to understand. And the important thing is that it also helps in the server applications. So, but one thing that it keeps on lagging is that many of them does not understand the commands. So one of the disadvantage that I feel and which stops the users from accessing it is that. So according to them, they said that, that there are various advantages, and one drawback that we can face through this, and it stops our programming functions.
So according to you, even
It has multiple.
even though we have multiple what to say advantages are there, we have a drawback here is as she said, Windows can be, anyone can use Windows, but Linux cannot. It's not
limits the users.
If a particular candidate is known about the program, then only he can use that kind of OS. So let me have a conclusion for these three types.
Yeah.
So Harshita, can you
Yes,
conclude?
ma'am. As Kamaji said about Windows OS and Harishruti and Harshini, I have said various type of OS. But from this, comparing three OS, I have concluded that Windows OS is a better source for this problem statement because it is costless, it is user friendly, so it can able to access by everyone, and also can be used in large scale. So for our problem statement, it will be very suitable for us.
Thank you all. And it's nice. It's actually a nice interaction, and we came to know about different kinds of OS. And for this scenario, it's better to use Microsoft Windows. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.